This is how good the claw method is. Hey, what's going on, guys? It is Hunting Win here. I hope you're having a fantastic day right now. If you're not, I hope it gets better. But today we're going to be reviewing the claw method. This is a method where you put the use 4 fingers instead of 2, unless you use more than 2 fingers to like just play the game really. So you put the shooting one and the aiming one where you aim down the scope or the iron sight of the gun in the 2 corners, and now you can use with multiple fingers so you can be more accurate. Usually people will do this with sniping so they can be more efficient and more accurate and take less time to shoot. Personally, I think it's a good strategy to use if you're going to be a sniper or you're going to do one of those quick scopes or whatever they're called, and if you want to get better. But the problem that I've seen with this this skill, this new method of shooting, is that it's harder to get used to. So I'm used to having the aiming down the iron sight or the scope and the shooting button on one side, but now since they're on 2 different sides, it's a little harder to get used to. But I mean, yes, it does improve, like I said, you're shooting with it, but it's more for snipers. It's not meant for assault guns, shotguns, or like SMGs or anything like that. The point of this, I think it was more based towards sniping. It does improve it, obviously. You can obviously tell the significance of it, and it takes some time to get used to. Like, I've been playing with it for a couple days, and I can tell it's hard to get used to, but it's also pretty fun to use. Like, first time that I used it, it was on my iPad instead of my phone, so it was a little bigger screen, so that was a lot more fun to play with than playing on my phone with this. So that's some advantages and disadvantages to this. Basically, what this layout is made out of is you put is where you aim down the sight on the left corner, the left top corner. Then you put down where you actually fire the physical gun itself in the right corner. But and then the map. Personally, I find it a little distracting to look at it, and since the little thing where you aim down the iron sight or scope is see-through, that I put it down there instead. So that's where I put it. You can put it wherever. And then I put my pause and my thing in between the scores, and then I put my my grenade and my power-ups in the bottom right corner, and my jump and my crouch and my pick up other guns pretty much in the normal spot they were already in when you got the game, like the original controls. And then I put my switch gun / reload kind of right under my firing button, but that can really depend on where you put it. It can actually affect your gameplay a lot. That is because you're gonna want to be, if you want to switch to pistol for someone that's really close, then it could affect like how you aim just in general, I guess you could say. Like when you're zoomed in on the scope on the sniper rifle, you want to zoom around, you want to have this really wide open space for your finger to move, so it can so you can be more accurate, I guess you could say. So I found that if I left that little open space, and if I put the little open space in between my power-ups, my grenade, and the guns / reload thing, I have this pretty wide open space with me doing this trash gameplay right here. That's just for the background. So that's pretty much the setup. Basically, what I'm going to talk about now is why it's not good for assault class or SMG or handgun, really. The reason is because the original layout that you're usually playing with, unless it's this, somehow you found it, for the first little bit of the game, before you get the sniper rifle, you're used to playing with those types of guns, and you're not really used to this. So it's a big change, and first I would recommend, if once you do, of course you're going to fail. That's how you succeed, by failure, so you have to accept that part. And that's one of the biggest things you need to learn when this thing is. That's going to be a lot of struggle and a lot of learning to think. And another tip I would recommend is screenshot your original layout because of your controls, because in case you want to go back to that, you'll know exactly what the size is. Personally, overall, I think this is a great strategy to use if you want to become a better sniper, or if you're just looking for a new layout. So I hope that pretty much wraps up everything I have to say. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. There'll be a new video on Thursday, and I guess I'll see you then. Peace.